Hey, Spring LaFay, Simply Tara. Okay, time to do a reading. Yeah, we're going to take an angel number. Okay, let me make sure you can see it. I think we got 53, and I'm going to see 53. I'm going to look that meaning up for you. Right quick. There are a lot of angel numbers. I do not know them all, the meaning of all of them. Okay. Angel number 53 is the number of meeting life changes with creativity, versatility, and courage. Your guardian angels are reminding you that you have creativity, versatility, and resourcefulness at your disposal, which means that you should not worry about your ability to safely navigate even the most drastic changes. So that's beautiful. Okay. 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 I had some sight and some feeling, deep feeling, knowing, deep knowing. Someone's life has changed. It's like this is going to be different for different people, but it's a feeling that, and knowing that there have been many changes for different people. Some this is going to be in a marriage, some this is in a committed relationship, some this is like a committed connection. It's like someone knowing what they want, and it's a feeling like seeing that path, and the other is like closed off. They're stuck. You know, there's one that's stuck. The stuck person is a male, and I will tell you why. I know. The female, it's like we lapse in time. There's a deep feeling, deep knowing that something finally shifts within the female, and it's like something happens to have them really look deep within and to see that this connection or relationship is not for their higher good. It's not moving them on their path. It's not giving to their path. It's not spiritually fulfilling. It's not. It's like you know, just looking towards what is helping you to grow as a person. And the female I heard I'm leaving. I'm done. And then it was like there was a feel of a sense of lack of time. Lack of time. You know, not lack, lapse of time. It's like time changed. And I seen, now this was not clear clear. This was seeing, but the image was not, it was like I could see clearly, but I wasn't close enough to see complete detail. I saw, now this is like future. This is like someone after time has went, you know. Yeah, because I'm seeing an hourglass right now. It's like time, you know. I seen a man sitting. He was just sitting there. But it's like he was aged. His hair was white, and I could just feel a sense of loneliness, a sense of age, a sense of this man was reflecting back on his life and what his life could have been. And yeah, so for some of you who have left a relationship, to go further on your journey, to work on you, to stand alone until what you truly, you know, want in a relationship comes, someone that can stand by you and help encourage you along, and you them. And yeah, I feel like, you know, this person is still the person that, you know, it's feeling like you're worrying about them, but they're still the same. It's like it shows me they're still stuck. Unless they put in that work, they're still going to be stuck. So I don't know who all, I feel like that's for many. But someone is, I mean, you know, this person, there's a possibility that the person that watches this video could be that person that's sitting there stuck. And this may help them to, watching this video, this reading may help them to become unstuck so that they can go forth in their life. Now, whether it's with the person they were with or not, you know, I don't know. In marriages, it's a very good possibility that those two could work it out. Someone walked away, and it's like okay, someone walked away from love. That's what they did. They can't see their path clearly. They've been watching whomever they are in love with, it feels like. Yeah, we just got that. Do you hear that bell? That's my phone. You know, this is a soul connection, you know. And it's like these two have something. There's something that has to, there's like there's a soul tie. That's what I'm feeling, you know. But someone got hurt in this. Someone is carrying a lot of burdens. They got hurt, and it feels like it's this person right here. This feels like someone that is following their intuition. It feels like they are now awakening. They are opening. They are seeing. They are feeling. They're coming out of that cocoon. And it feels like they have had so many pains in the past, and burdens, but it's like they just leave it. You know, they're going on with their life. They've made a decision. This person has made a decision. Oh, this is yes. This is someone who is waiting. They have faith. They have faith on true love, a soul connection, a soulmate, and they're waiting for it. This is someone who is waiting for their soulmate to come in. This is someone waiting for that soulmate to come in. This is beautiful. This person has really weathered some storms. And it's, you know, it's like when someone walked away, this person was not awakened. So it was not the right time. It was not the right time. It was not completely balanced. You know, it feels like. And so it would have never worked. But this person is awakening now. Can you tell us about the other person? Can you tell us about the other person? Yeah, see, a tower came down. Can you tell us about the other person? Something see there? This is a soul connection. This feels like twin flame, possibly. Very strong. These two feel one another. They still feel one another. See here, a tower fell. But that person is still, they're still thinking about you, and they're still thinking about what happened. Something happened that disrupted the whole thing. It disrupted, oh my goodness, see, it's right here. Okay, this person, oh my goodness, okay, yes, they've been working on themselves too. They have been working on themselves. It feels like that you are at this point of awakening and completely waiting for this now. It's like you had to go through some, you know, like go off some more paths to get to this point. To know, hey, I know what I want and I have faith it's coming. It's that feel. And it's like you're going to know, you know, if you have not met this soul mate, when you meet them, you will know. It will be intense. If you have already met this soulmate, because some of you have not met them, and this is pain from the past. Something happened and a tower fell, and you were all in your head, and you decided to wait for a soulmate. That's for some of you. It's like you got tired of these paths where the tower falls, the tower falls, the tower falls. Now for others of you, you've met this person. This is someone you have known. Now a soulmate you have met in a past life. But for some of you, you've met them in this life. And this connection was unreal. You know, but it's like, yeah. You know, waiting. The divine is got this. You know, there's going to be, this person is going to come to you. Regardless of if you've met this person or not, you stay true and you stay faithful and have that faith and work on you and going forward with your life and just completely just let it go. Just let it go. You know what you want. You know, whether it's this person or not, you know, you want a soul connection. You want that intense connection. You want a life partner that will stand beside you forever. So, you know, you've made that choice. My nails look awful, so look over them. But it's going to come. They will come. You just have to have faith. You're going to have this wish. Yeah. And we got, you know, we got the full moon. Get out there. I will be getting out there. I have, you know, I'm working on me as well. I've been working on me. And, you know, I have had a tower moment happen just recently. And that old me tried to come back, get in my head. Not letting it happen. I have came too far on my own journey. I have came too far, you know, to take a step back. So, release with that moon. Manifest with that moon. Manifest. You know, someone is both of these people could be manifesting each other. You know, wanting this blessing. Here's the person. They've been working on stability. They've been working on themselves as well. They've been working on growing their pentacles. They've been working on, that's what it feels like, growing their pentacles and their own worth, their own knowing themselves, working on themselves. They will be coming, and this is them too, moving through obstacles, moving through these phases that they have had that were not serving their higher good. For some of them, that, you know, it feels like is some form of bad behavior. Look at there. See, the divine is on this. See, bad behavior. Look. You see, it's like, stop looking at the past. Stop looking at it. Forget it. Let it go. Just move on with your life and live. You know, if this soulmate is in your past, and it's going to be in your, think about it's past life. So, you know, let go of your past. Whether this person, this soulmate that's coming is in your recent past or this life past, let go of it. Stop pondering on it. Stop making it your center of your life. You have to stop doing that if you want it to come in to fruition. You have so much in your life. You have so much all around you. You have so many, it feels like, desires, wishes. Live. Tap into those creative energies that you have flowing within you. That's what that is. You know, because it's like you're going to have this beautiful, beautiful new beginning. It feels like for some of you, this person, you could be meeting this person. Now, is it going to be like, bam, we meet, we know we're true love, we know we're, you know, magnetic, this connection, and we just, bam, it's not for all of you. You know, for some of you, it's going to be slower. It's going to be like getting to know each other, even though you have such a strength of a connection between the two. You know, and for some of you, this could be in the spring. They could be coming into your life in the spring. That's what I feel. Now, that's for some of you. This has to go. Now, for some of you, this is ways of thinking. This is limited beliefs. This is the way that you have done in the past. The way you have looked at relationship in the past. The way you may have put relationship above everything else and not thinking of you. And then for others, like I said, this could have to do with bad behaviors, toxicity that needs to go. So that because this is going to be a blessed union. This is going to be two people who are going to be on a path together, helping the world is what it feels like. You know, doing their callings. Yeah, and you know, when you know, back when I was younger and you hear your spiritual calling and you would automatically think that's a preacher or a Sunday school teacher. No, that's so much more. You know, spiritual calling could be simply being an entrepreneur, talking to people, motivating people, being a reader, giving this guidance, these messages that the divine want out there. You know, light working, that's helping others, you know, shining your light, being a person. When you shine your light, you know, that is showing others that, hey, their life, you know, can be better. They just need to do this internal work. That's what this feels like. You know, it's like these two have been working on themselves. But they have to leave this has to be dealt with. And for someone, or for some of you, this has to do with addictions. You know, things have to be cut away for this new beginning. You know, and for some of you, this person may come in the winter. Because I am drawn to the berries. And, you know, the berries that I'm seeing holly. So, you know, I'm just, you know, if you think about in the winter when you see holly stuck in garland or a wreath with the berries, yes. You know, there's a sense of a need to flow. Stop fighting the current. Stop pushing against and not flowing. Let go of you're such a it's like you think too much about wanting this person so badly, whether you know them or not. You need to think about living. You need to move away from that. You need to just stop, and that's when it can come. You need to do that inside work. You need to really be the hermit and, you know, meditate. Do that inside work. Stay on your path. Be in the here and the now. But live. Live as you do this. Live. Let your light shine. See, this is a star. Be that star that lights the way for others. Because you have victory coming. And that's what I'm feeling. Victory can be yours. You really need to stop concentrating on what you feel like you have to have. That's what this feels like. It's like you're putting this need for a partner as a have to have. Don't do that. And once you let go, that feels like that's when they come in. Page of water. See there, once you let go, okay, this has, okay, yes. Okay, this is you, it feels like, and this could be for you, cross watchers, but this is you controlling your emotion. This is you controlling, you know, look how she's just beautifully just up on top of the water. You know, she is controlling herself. You know, it's beautiful. This is growing. This is growth. This is inner knowing, peace. Being at peace and controlling them emotions and being at one. Oh my goodness. This is so lovely. You know, then we got transformation. What did I tell you? See, someone is They're going through this process. Some of you are very gifted, and your path is going to have to do with your gifts. Whether you read tarot, whether you do psychic readings, you know, or whether you are behind this, you know, you don't like to be in the limelight, but yet you are doing your calling. You know, you're having this transformation, and it's like it is illuminating you. But it is also, it's like you can see. You are now seeing, and you are following your intuition. You are now seeing the things that you need to see. See, you're being that light. You are being that light. You are. And as you let go of what you feel like you have to have, and you concentrate on what you need to concentrate on, your light really starts to shine. And that's, you know, that's when this soul connection can come together. You know, for me, what I'm feeling from this is, you know, that is when this can be blessed and come together. Not just come together and fall apart. Because some of you, it feels like it's already, you've already met this person, but it fell apart because it was not the right time. It's the Hierophant. See, if you look at this, she is sitting upon rock. She has built this solid foundation for herself. She is being creative. She is following what her guides are showing her. And she is at peace and at one with herself. That's what you need to be. And you need to build your own solid foundation. Because, see, look at this tower. Does this tower look to you like it's falling? Because what I'm seeing is it's not falling. Build your own solid foundation. And then once this person comes in, you can build together. You can make a solid foundation. Not one that's going to crumble and be struck by lightning and fall to the ground. But to do this, here's the thing. You have to be ready to avoid temptation. You know, those paths that's going to come in your sight. You have to be ready to, am I saying, don't, okay, if you sit around and you don't, I'm not saying don't take paths. I'm saying go within, ask, get guidance about these paths that come before you. You know, ask your angels, ask your guides, ask God to show you if this path is for you, or if this path is going to be a temptation that is going to take you away from the path you want to be on, the path that is growing you and giving you such peace within. So yeah, I feel like that's here because of that. And my head is busting right between my eyebrows. Oof, it just come on. There's a little girl, curly blonde hair. She's beautiful. 2 to 4. Blue eyes. I'm seeing little white, like little white slippers. And what looks like little white bobby socks. They fold down. It's like she has her arms out like an airplane, and she's going around and around and around, just going around. her music blaring, and I kind of lost it. Now this is a child that has passed. I did get that. She likes to fly. She likes to be held and fly. She likes for someone to lift her to the sky. The smile is unreal. She shows her teeth. She giggles. Okay, there's some birthmark. I'm not seeing where it's located, but it is one of the dark birthmarks. Red looking. And it is not big, but it's not small. But it's kind of got a straight, rounded, kind of like this, and then back up. Okay. See here, if you stay, I feel like if you stay on your path, avoid temptation, it's like you're going to find your truth. You're going to find that person. You know, it's like you're in this maze now, and you keep going the wrong direction. You keep taking the wrong path, hoping it's that one. It's like you have to let go of that. Just completely let go of it. Start living your life for you and for your family, and building yourself and building around that, you know. And it's like that's when it comes. That's when that hand from God just comes down with that sword and says, here they are. Here they are. Because see, you've been lighting the way for this soulmate to find you. You've been lighting that way. When there was no light, you see, there's no light here. Within the darkness, for this ships to come in, for your ships to come in, for what you wanted to come in, you've been lighting the way, whether you know it or not. Because you've been doing what you're supposed to do, and you've been living, and you've been going forward on your path, and you've been growing yourself. See, that's when they can come in. That's when they can come in. But you have to avoid these other apples, these other paths. The ones that are toxic. That doesn't mean avoid every path that comes before you. It just means don't go down toxic paths. That's all they want us to have. No, it's not. Right here. You have freed yourself. You freed yourself from your past, it feels like. As far as the bad things that have happened to you. Now you need to just stop sitting around and wanting this relationship to come into your life, because that can cage you. Because it feels like you have freed yourself from the past obstacles, the past hurts, the past pains. Now you need to just let go of the desire that I have to have this relationship come into my life right now. Oh, and I'm seeing a post that I seen on Facebook a long time ago. My soulmate must have got stuck in a tree. Well, guess what? That soulmate won't get out of that tree until you do what you're supposed to do and light the way for them to see how to get to you. And then that's when they're going to just fall out of that tree right in front of you, is what it feels like. Because the world, you see this? This is a rebirth. This is an awakening. This is a butterfly coming from a cocoon. You know, a cycle in your life has ended, and you need to go forward in this new cycle and stand strong. Be your authentic self. Be who you were meant to be. Do not conform to what everyone else wants you to be. There you go. Right there it is. Right there it is. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. There you go. I don't even need another one. I don't even need another one because that one tells me right there. And you know, usually I forget readings like that. But something happened last night that I was doing a reading for, and I know it was Aquarius. I got down to the last of the angel cards, you know, and I felt like there's one more. I gotta get it. And I go to shuffling, and all of a sudden, it pops out, and it stands straight up. True love. I mean, it's just, you know, it is amazing how God and the universe, the divine, how they show us these signs. That was a sign. You know, these readings are signs. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Look for your signs. When these paths come before you, ask for guidance. Seek it. Don't just jump down that path because, oh my goodness, they look like my soulmate. You may be clouding your judgment. You may still have a cloud that's lingering. So that's what I have for you. This is beautiful. This is a special message, so whomever resonates, it could be for you. You know, if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit your life. Many people don't believe in soul mates. They don't believe in soul connections. It's a very strong connection is what that is. And I've got my camera messed up here. Yeah. So do give it a thumbs up. That way YouTube moves it along. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Hit that little bell. That'll notify you every time that I upload. Because this is what I feel, you know, giving what I get, I'm going to do. I am going to do that. What higher power gives me, I'm no longer going to hold within and not know what to do with it. I'm going to get it out there for whomever needs to see it. Till next time. Bye.